You go to my head and you linger like...
I wanted to talk to you today about methi or fenugreek in its three forms, because I used to find that very confusing when I started curry making. Methi or fenugreek is a big talking, marauding spice, and when you cook with it, your house will instantly smell of curry house. So it is a very big spice. It adds a huge amount of smell and quite a distinctive layer of taste. But I wanted to show you the three different forms and just explain quickly how you would use them. First of all, the methi seeds. The seeds we use as a head note spice in vegetable dishes, so not in meat dishes, but we drop it into the oil at the starting stage of your vegetable curry cooking. In its seed form, it really suits flaccid, watery vegetables that really need coaxing out of themselves, like marrows and courgettes. In leaf form, you would put it in meat curries halfway through while the meat cooks to make something like a methi lamb dish. And a little tip on that is that because it's an expensive herb, to pad it out and make it go further, put a load of spinach in as well. So you're getting all the flavour of the methi, which it instantly imparts, but you're getting the greenness that comes mainly from the spinach. That's kind of a restaurant tip. In its dried leaf form, it goes in to meat dishes with the onions, ginger and garlic, and they start to rehydrate that way. And so you only need a little fingerful to really give an awful lot of that kind of takeaway curry smell. I'm not a fan of this herb in meat dishes because I think it gives you instant kind of restaurant takeaway flavours without any of the honest work. I just think there are more honest, more integral ways of producing flavour in a curry than adding methi into it, unless you're making it a main feature of a meat dish, like methi gosht, for instance. But in vegetable dishes, it's a real triumph. It is so clever in the way that it takes some of these unhappy, miserable ingredients and really wrings the flavour out of them. I think it's a very clever spice. But it's not my favourite, and I meant to do this video this morning, so I put these spices out last night to remind myself, and woke up to what smelt of a curry house, and that's just from leaving them on a plate. It's such a powerful herb.
You go to my head and you linger like a haunting refrain, and I find you spinning round in my brain like the bubbles in a glass of champagne.